If you're familiar with the book of Genesis, in Genesis 4, with Cain and Abel, verse 15 of Genesis 4 says, "And the Lord said unto him, Therefore whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him." There's going to be sevenfold vengeance for anybody who tries to kill Cain. Now, look what Lamech. There's actually two Lamechs in the book of Genesis. There's a Lamech that's from Cain's line that we're going to be reading from, and then there's a Lamech from the line of Seth. Okay, so Lamech in verse 24 says, "If Cain shall be avenged sevenfold, truly Lamech 70 and sevenfold." So why does Lamech say 70 and sevenfold? It's because he didn't just kill one person, but two. He says, "For I have slain a man to my wounding, and a young man to my hurt." Slain two people. So he's saying, if Cain was going to be avenged sevenfold, then I'm going to be avenged 70 and sevenfold, 2 sevens. And you say, well, that's coming from the line of Cain. That's coming from a wicked mouth. You can't really use that. However, do you remember the Lamech of Seth's side of what happened to him? In Genesis 5, Lamech on Seth's side is the father of Noah. And if you look at a chart of the age of when these people died, they lived into their 900s almost every single time. In fact, let me show you a chart that we have on kgvcode.com. If you go to kgvcode.com and just type in Lamech, you're going to see Lamech, father of Noah, lived 777 years, and he's mentioned 7 times in the Bible. So this is when we exclude all the mentions of Lamech from Cain's side that we were just talking about. If you were just to look at Lamech from Seth's side, he's mentioned 7 times in the Bible, and he dies at 777 years old. Now, the reason that's an anomaly is because look at everybody else's age when they died. Adam at 930, and Seth at 912, Enos at 905. Everybody's living well into their 900s. Mahalalel only lives to 895. He's 5 years off. But everybody else is in their 900s, even Noah, Lamech's son. But Lamech, who doesn't die by the flood, he dies about 5 years before the flood. He dies at 777 years old. And he's also the 7th man to die. Adam was number 1, Seth number 2, Enos number 3, Cain number 4, Mahalalel number 5, Jared number 6. Enoch did not die, he was translated. And Methuselah outlived Lamech. He saw the death of his son, Lamech. So Lamech was the 7th person to die, and he died at 777 years old. And remember what the other Lamech said, I'm going to be avenged 70 and sevenfold. It's almost like God is giving a warning to the world that what Noah is preaching is 100% true, because these people, they knew the significance of 7. Obviously, from the words of Lamech's own mouth, 70 and sevenfold, he knew the vengeance of sevenfold. Everybody knew that. So when they realized that this guy died at 777 years old, the 7th person to die, when everybody else is living into their 900s, they should have seen that as a warning from God.
And as it was in the days of Noe, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage, until the day that Noe entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all.